Welcome back to another episode of your Thunder Bay North Stars franchise mode. Coach Stoneface here. We are heading into our 7th season with the Thunder Bay North Stars, and it has been a mixed bag of results. Our second year, we thought we were going to be a lottery pick, and we ended up making the second round. Then missed the playoffs for 2 years, and we won the President's Trophy the last 2 years, where we got beat out in the second and third round. We had an off season of changes. The last episode, if you didn't watch it, that's fine. It's literally just a really boring trade episode. But we traded Adam Boquist, and we picked up a defenseman prospect from Boston. We traded Evan Bouchard because he had done nothing for us. We signed Robbie Fabro. We trade Andre Vasilevsky. We signed Philip Gustafson. So all in all, we're looking different. Our offense still very good at 94. Our defense is down to an 85, and our goaltending is down. But I'm not worried. And I'm going to show you the lines here, and you'll maybe understand why. We're so good, and I think we have a lot of potential. So I'm not going to overreact here and, think that the worst is happening, because I don't think it is. A couple things that did change after the last video. Sorry about that. So Alden Barkov's still fantastic. Holtz dropped. After we traded away Vasilevsky and Boquist and Bouchard, Holtz dropped overall. So not really sure what to expect there. And I believe Raymond did too. Holtz did for sure. Raymond, I'm not sure, because Holtz wasn't 86, I want to say. And Foodie and Perfetti both dropped too. So, and then Kyrou and Merkley dropped. We've had some droppage. But I mean, a +5 and a +3 on our top two lines, things you love to see. Defensively, we're a lot weaker, but I'm not concerned about it. I mean, we have this one Gronowski, who we got for Boquist. He's a two-way defenseman, but he's elite defenseman. He's 20 years old. He has a really good contract coming in for next year. So I mean, right now, the salary, I was trying to avoid the salary because we're under the salary cap, so I signed a player for a max contract hoping it wouldn't bump up all of our salaries, but it did, so that could hurt us in a little bit. But he's re-signed to a 3-year $6 million contract going forward, which is fantastic. We also, then this is where the big change is. We have 3 guys who are in the AHL the last couple of years. Krejci did make the roster last year. Then we have Holt, who's a elite defenseman. He's playing over his head, so I don't know how it's going to go. And we picked up Drysdale from the minors. So hopefully things work out there. Goaltending wise, I mean, Alpachauser is ready to take the control. He's an elite goalie. I mean, Vasilevsky is 91, so losing him hurts. But I mean, our top 2 goaltenders here are significantly better than the majority of the goalies in the league. Also, our special teams are clicking. If you look at our power play, we have a +3 and a +1. Penalty kill, I mean, we're a defensively solid team. We have a +5 and a +3. So I'm expecting to be near the top of the league in those categories, which is nice. Let's just go back here. We'll go to edit lines one more time just to show you our AHL squad. And again, this is weaker than we've had in a long time because we've graduated so many players the last couple of years. But Poulin was an 82 last year. He's down to a 79, but it's probably because he's 24 and still playing the AHL. Then we got Samuelson and Kaliev. We need him to grow. McMichael has never taken off. It's super frustrating. The frustrating part for me, I guess, is the fact that I've seen so many of these players in other franchise modes and other ones that I do grow significantly, and here they just aren't. But we got Maurer, Rasmus Sandin. We're really hoping takes off. Solovoyov and Gould, and then Lundmark and Honka. Honka's another one that's been really disappointing, hasn't taken off. He was our first ever draft pick. Scratch, we do have a lot of players scratch. And then goaltending, I mean, our goaltending is not bad. They're both 72. Fedoruk, Wolf was higher. So he's dropped a bit too. But, I mean, we should be pretty good. Unfortunately, AHL, they're 0-2 already. With where we sent up to the season here. Rasmus Sandin with 3 points, things you want to see, especially if you want him to grow, and I believe he can. But with this, I don't know if we need to make any moves at the deadline. I think we're looking pretty good. I did edit our trade block. Hopefully it didn't get... when you go from preseason to season, sometimes it changes. But no, our trade block has a good edit there. I'm happy with that and the way it looks. And I'm just happy right now. I did some different things with how I use scouts. So our scouts should be pretty good. I have anybody that doesn't have we have a guy in the SHL, so the next guy in the SHL, he's just finding prospects, discover prospects. So hopefully this turns out into getting some good prospects this year, because we do have 3 first-round picks. I'm not afraid to make some trades at the draft to get some more draft picks too. If it's a deep draft, I'm not sure. We'll see what the draft looks like. But in the meantime, we will slow simmer our first game here and to get into the 2025-2026 season, our 7th season. And from there, we'll sim up to the draft or the trade deadline, and we'll see how we look at that point, if we need to make changes or not. I'm thinking we're going to be pretty good. We're still considered a champion, but time will only tell. So after period number 1 in the Sunshine Palace, it is 3-1 for San Jose. Okay. So Fabro scores 30 seconds in, and then Myers, Zadorov, and Kaut get 3 goals. So 3 goals and 10 shots for Albert Schauser's NHL debut. Not great for him. I wonder if he's pulled at this point. He's not pulled. Carlson, Bustad, and Klog. We'll go here, but this is not a good showing for Albert Schauser. 5-on-4, we kill it off. Our power play, not okay. This is not what you expect on your first game. Thomas Hertl, finally Gustafson's in, and that's just not great. Klim Kostin gets a garbage time goal here. 7-2. I mean, it's not what we came in expecting. But it's game 1. There's a lot of games last year where we've seen 9, 10, 11 goals. So I don't want to get too excited one way or the other. So let's get up until my birthday. When's my birthday? November 18th. We'll get up until my birthday. We will see how we're looking. I'll take a quick look at stats. I'll take a quick look at lines, see if we need to make any changes at that point. Being down 0-2, kind of concerning. We'll also take a look at the draft class. So do beat Ottawa there, but 1-2-1. Hopefully we can put it together. It does not look like it right now, though. I did trade away my first-round draft pick thinking we're going to be a fantastic team. Christian Freeze is already gone from Carolina, 5 games into the season, so Carolina must not be looking too good. Lucas Raymond, I want to speak about my ice time concerns. What are you concerned about? 15. I'm giving you every opportunity to play. You're on the power play. You're on the second line, but it's playing like the first line. I don't know why. I hate the coaches that roll lines. I know I was going to make a change. There was just nobody available to make the proper change. So we need to beat Colorado here. So Gould, a 3rd and a 6th for a centerman prospect. Probably not what we're looking for. Okay, we did beat Colorado, and we got our butts kicked by Buffalo. Once again, William Nylander's concerned now. William Nylander should be playing more. I just don't know where to play him. Okay, well, we'll see what he says. I mean, we might have to make some changes and maybe change up some player types. I don't know, because we just weren't getting chemistry when the lines were switched. But Nylander should be a top-line player. The fact that we're 3-6-2, 4-6-2 right now is not good. It's not where we wanted to be. And I don't want to overreact, because these things do tend to correct themselves as we won 3 in a row. See what I mean? But it's Gould for 2 seconds. That's not too bad. We might have to come back to that one. That's not a bad trade. Okay, Carolina received Vince Dunn in a 3rd for Spooner, Lieb in a 4th. Okay, it's a mediocre trade at best. All right, how far out of the playoffs are we, I wonder? So, I mean, we have points in 6 straight, but lose to Edmonton there. So we're 7-7-3. So that would be what? 17 points. So that we're not going to be a playoff team. But how far out? 3 points from wild card, 5 points in our division. Okay, well, let's take a look at stats, see where we are. Barkov, I mean, under a point per game. Okay, so something's not working. +5 and +3 aside, something's just not working. So Ald first line, Barkov's first line, Holtz a second, Raymond second, Costin second. All right, we're just going to go simple enough. We'll go down to a +1 on either, and we'll see what happens. 17 points for Perfetti isn't great. Okay, we'll give this one a little bit. I just want to make sure we're not getting destroyed defensively. -4, -1. Yeah, we're all minus, so we're not scoring as well as we should be. Offensive and defensive should stay together. You're down to a 77. Probably playing a bit over your head. I mean, it sucks to have a -1 here, but this might be the way to go. Yeah, okay, we'll go like this for a minute. We'll see what. Yeah, 6 wins and 15, 893 save percentage versus 858. So neither are playing well. Okay, let's see if just a couple simple moves right there made a difference, or if our player types are just way off, or what. Because it's not great. Let's head up to Christmas here. We'll just go to the 1st of January. And once ever that screen pops up to check the draft class, we'll do that real quick. I don't remember whose draft picks we have. I think we have Blue Jackets. We have the Ducks. The Ducks look like they're in a playoff spot, I thought I saw. Blue Jackets are just out. Klim Kostin, you're good, buddy. Don't worry. I believe in you. You're not certain. Well, get over it. You'll be fine. All right, you're fine, Klim. Let's see. I'm sorry. Okay, everybody's upset. So nobody's playing well. I don't know what I can do right now to snap these guys out of it. Because, yeah, I mean, Lucas Raymond's still in 85. We were 7-7-3 when that happened. We're now 10-10. So it's not like we really turned it around. We've already been offered 2 seconds for goal straight up, so I'm not going to add in 2 more draft picks. All right, we are just fluttering along mediocrity. All right, well, do we have anything good? Scout recommendation. So it looks like we might even have a lottery draft pick here. Now, I do have Tjarnquist. Pinned. I thought I had him pinned. Maybe I don't, because he was. No, I must not have him pinned. He was ranked 2nd originally. So I'm just, if we're looking for defense to really turn our career around here, our team around, Jorgensen defense. I'm guessing defensive defenseman because, yeah, of course. That seems to be the only way we're getting players right now, our defensive defensemen. We're still scouting you. All right, well, nothing too crazy. See if there's any accidental franchise players that are not actually franchised. No, just elites. So, okay. We will take a quick look around the league here January 1st and see where everything's at, see where we're at. 2 seconds. Now we're going to give away a 3rd. No, thank you. That's barely a good trade. Not a good trade. Okay, we're fluttering, we're faltering, we're struggling to find the words to describe how this is going. This is not going well. We beat a very good Winnipeg team, though. First place Winnipeg team. Lost to a San Jose team. Okay. Well, I don't know. Corvette stuff, top 4D, medium. I mean, you're going to have to be a lot better than Gould for this to go through, since I'm giving up a defensive prospect here, and it doesn't look like it. Yeah, 76 overall at 21 versus you're 23 now and 79, so yeah, it's not really worth giving up that plus draft picks for it. Oh my goodness, Blue Jackets are down at the bottom, which is good. We are not. I'll look at these trades, but right now, I mean, just looking at trade value alone, they're significantly off on what the offer is. 21.75 overall, defensive defenseman. Yeah, why are we maybe I made too many changes. I'm guessing that's what it is. I just made too many changes. I got rid of too many players, and the team's upset. It's the only thing I can think of is for why this is going so poorly. Because it's going poorly. Okay, well, I don't even know where to begin. Let's look at draft picks. I guess we have Anaheim's, who is looking good. Columbus and Detroit. All right, so Columbus is what, 14-18. Detroit's 12-21. So we have two good draft picks there. And then Anaheim's would be crap, but we can use it to trade up if we need or something. How's our AHL team doing? They're doing okay. They're doing okay, we'll say. All right, let's look at lines. I don't want to change too much. I feel like I'm just overreacting. Holtz has not grown again. Perfetti's back up. Foodie's back up. That's good. Two-way forward, power forward, sniper. What if, that puts a +5. Two-way forward. What's Holtz listed at? He's a second liner right now. Well, this is throwing Perfetti right into it. Let's see if that makes a difference. We'll go a couple weeks here. Barkov and Nylander just need to start getting it together, I think. All right, we'll go up to Columbus here, which is a game we want to win, and we want to win handily, so Columbus' draft pick's better. We want to beat Anaheim, so Anaheim's draft pick's better, and we do. We shut them out, and we shut out back-to-back shutouts against Anaheim and Colorado. Another win against Buffalo. Finally have a loss, but in the shootout against Arizona. All right, we're in a playoffs position now. Another shutout. Okay, things are getting better. Things are looking better. Decline. All right. How do we go against Dallas? We lost that one, of course. We should win, but we lost. Jersey, we win. Florida, the other foodie brother. Against Florida, I'll look at draft later. We lose. Okay. So we're sitting at third in our division, but tied with Dallas. So that loss to Dallas hurt us. But we're looking better. I'm not going to panic. Let's get up closer to the trade deadline here. Let's go to the 16th. Let's beat Columbus here, please. We do. Regulation even. Fantastic. All right. Let's keep the point streaks alive. Looks like we just lost, though. Crowley, Godolbin, third and a fourth for Foodie, who they just offered to us. Markkanen and a second. No, we beat Edmonton, which is nice. I can't see how we did against LA. Beat Washington. So Lineman for 2 seconds and 2 roster players. No. Lineman's our goalie that we drafted a couple years ago, or maybe last year. He's the medium elite goalie. So I want to see Nashville's fired their coach. All right. Things are heating up here. We've lost a couple in a row, it seems like. I guess we lost to LA, then we would have lost to Vancouver. Lost to Tampa. Still getting some points, though, but still 14 points out of the division lead. The Jets are absolutely killing it. Looks like Robbie Fabry just got traded. Clicked it too soon, though, to see exactly what the details are. Goal for a second in Barkland. Nope. All right. We beat up on Pittsburgh. Good Boston team here, and we beat them in a shootout. We'll take that. Rasmussen, D'Angelo, 2/3 for Sherbak, and a third and a fourth. Seems like a good trade. Wilm, we've looked at before, but I just want to take a quick look. I remember looking at him. I don't remember why, though. Top 6 prospect. Oh, he must have been Grinder. Yeah, no thank you. 4th line life right there. Frazee, Jarvis for Shore and Poulat. Not a bad trade. All right, we're getting some wins here, and we lose to Montreal. Why wouldn't we? All right. Well, it looks like we're maybe not comfortable, but we're in that spot. Blue Jackets have more points than I would like to see them have. Ducks have fallen out of the playoffs. Fantastic news. Predators are so bad. 13-40-3. Red Wings, okay. So it doesn't look like, unless we win a lottery, we're not going to get first. But we might have 3 top 15 draft picks, which is exciting. Barkov still just fluttering a point a game. Interesting. Let's look quickly at some point stuff. Actually, let's go team stats first, right for the trade deadline here. So let's just go entire league. All right. Points, Philadelphia is in first with 84, Winnipeg 79. We are in 8th at 66. I mean, we're not bad. You can't complain, I guess. Let's look at goals for. We are Ottawa Senators here, 22nd in the league and just scoring at will. But for goals for, we're 9th-ish. Goals against, it doesn't look too bad actually for goals against. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 5th for goals against. I'll take that. Our power play percentage, we are 1st overall in power play. And I said that. I said we're going to look pretty good in the power play. Our penalty kill, though, I thought would be better. But again, that's 8 for St. Louis. Pittsburgh's 9, 10, 11. So we're 11th. We're middle of the pack. We do score a lot shorthanded, though. We have the 2nd most shorthanded goals. We are not doing well in the Sunshine Palace today. I guess the sun's keeping us up too much when we're home, so we do better when we can sleep in a hotel and keep those blinds closed. All right. For points, I mean, Barkov, Auld, Nylander. Like, Nylander went from, he had 100 and how many points last year? 115? 112 points last year. Now he's in at 45, so that's a massive disappointment. He's getting lots of power play time, so it's not like he's... Yeah, I don't know. He's playing a minute more than he did last year with us. So I don't know why he's dropped so much. But he has. Auld there is doing pretty good. Costin, I mean, he's not living up to expectations. Perfetti's not doing that well. Not doing terrible. Holtz, I think we would have to take a long, hard look in the mirror at this offseason and see if some of these young guys, we just have too many young guys maybe. Albert Schauser's turned it around, which is nice to see. But he's still in 85. Gustafson's still in 84. So we're not seeing any growth. AHL-wise, Fedoruk is getting the majority of the games and looking pretty good, which is silly because he's a backup goaltender versus Wolf is a starting goaltender. And but I guess EA does what EA wants. And I keep changing it whenever I go to that screen. But Poulin, Arkhipov, Avery, Sandin looking pretty good defensively there. So let's go back to the NHL here. We'll just see who's leading the league in stats and all that fun stuff before we sim up to the trade deadline and make a decision. But we got, 79 points for McDavid with 42 goals. He leading the league in goals? Yes, he is. Do we have anybody who's in top? Nope. All right. Points, pretty good. Plus, minus. Who's leading the Timothy Liljegren? Interesting. Kyle Turris, Victor Arvidsson, and Martin Frk must be aligned together. They are going for that green jacket in the Masters right there. All right. Well, it is what it is at this point. I don't want to make too many more changes because I feel like I'm just trying to tweak things to tweak things at this point. I believe in the team. We put it together. We put together a good team. We have faith. So let's go up here to the end of the season. I'm going to put the controller down and just watch. I'm going to keep touching the controller apparently because I keep getting trade offers. Trade deadline's 2 weeks away. But who we have? How do we do against Calgary? We beat Calgary. Don't want Wilm. We should destroy Detroit, so we're going to lose. Oh, we did. We won. Nice. Ekholm for Pettersson. Not that Pettersson, though. All right, so 2 wins in a row. How do we do against the Islanders, who are a good team? They're about the same as us. Ottawa gets 2 firsts for Schmaltz and Arbanov, and I can't get a first for Vasilevsky. Very interesting. We lose to the Islanders, but we pick up a point. A very bad Nashville team loses to us. We win. Minnesota is a decent team. Vince Dunn gets traded again, this time to Edmonton. For a first, so Carolina picked him up, played him for a couple games, and flipped him for a better draft pick. Cool for Wilm. I appreciate it, but I don't want it. All right, Schmidt for Braden Shen, who's now a 72 overall. I'm guessing he's a little bit older, but still seems like quite a hefty price. We get absolutely destroyed by a very good Winnipeg team. Gould for a second and Bowden. Either way, not interested. So what would we have? We have another loss to the Sharks. Okay, we got to start picking it up here. We need to beat a really good Vegas team when we lose. All right, there's 2 wins in a row. Both shootouts, don't care. 2 wins in a row. 3 wins in a row. All right, we're coming back. We're in a wild card spot now. Another shutout for us. 4 wins in a row. Against Anaheim, 5 wins in a row. Can we make it 6? We do. Take a quick look at the draft class, just because I'm interested to see. So that defenseman is a defensive defenseman, of course. We have him ranked 2nd, but he's expected to go 3rd, which is interesting. Our scout doesn't think we need more D, but we probably do. He's going to be NHL ready. He's playing against A+ competition, which is great. You know what? His categories are really bad for being what he is. Liam Erickson is projected to go 1st overall. Sniping left winger would be nice to have on our team, to be honest. But we need to win the lottery to get him. Otherwise, I mean, everything else is looking pretty good. We do have some good draft picks, it looks like, coming forward for us. Let's go to the 2nd round here. See if there's any like NHL ready guys that might slip. And 3 years, 4 years. So 3 years, 1 year. Well, that's interesting. Now it's potentially 1 year. Or is a starter too? Okay. 4 years for. So nothing crazy in the 2nd round, which is good because we don't have a 2nd round pick. That goalie though, if he's worth it, might make a trade for. But okay, nothing that I'm overly excited for except for the top end of that draft. But we win another one here against Buffalo. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in a row before we lose to Philly. Well, that puts us back in the playoff spot. We're not going to be presidential, but we're going to be good. We are going to be good. All right. Feeling a little. Oh, we give a point to Columbus. Things you hate to see. All right. Are we going to be 2nd or 3rd in our division? Let's stop it here if we can. No, it's too late. But we do get a point against the Jets here in the end, which is going to help us because we're probably going to have to play them in the 2nd round. So let's sim to the playoffs here. How's our AHL team looking? They made the playoffs too with 103 points. So again, our point total is way down for an AHL team in terms of overall points. Sasha Barkov made it to a point a game, but that's it. So, and we have the Dallas Stars. I could have just looked and knew that because we finished 2nd, so we're playing the 3rd place team. Dallas handled us pretty good, and we're playing the Syracuse Crunch in the AHL. We're both kind of sputtering into the playoffs here, but if we look back at Dallas, oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Remember correctly, they spanked us around a little bit. So if we go back to see where all times against Dallas, we should play them 3 times, maybe 4. I can't remember. I'll find out here quickly. My eyes are hurting right now. Why can't I find it? Okay. Go back to the beginning, I guess. Dallas Stars, we beat them 3-0 in October. Sorry, in November. Yeah, in November we beat them 3-0. And then I know they beat us up a couple times pretty handily. And why don't I see them? Oh, Dallas, we lost 5-4 right there. Their logo just kind of blends in the screen. I have a really hard time seeing it. So we lost one. We won one. Looking for a logo that blends into the screen here. And we lost 3-1. We played them 3 times. All right. Let's, excuse me. We will sim up. I'll do a quick, I guess we should have stopped a bit earlier, but we'll do a quick recap here on everything. So team stats wise, we finished 2nd in our division, but we finished top 5 in the league. We finished 4th in the league. Not too bad For goals for, looks like we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for goals for per game, which is nice. Goals against per game, we finished third best. That's awesome. After that we lost the first game, 7-2. I was a little worried. Power play was, I was going to say just okay, but power play was first overall. Awesome. Penalty kill, which I expected to be top of the league, ended up being top 5. 11 shorthanded goals for. Was that second best to the Winnipeg Jets still? Yes, it is. All right, not too bad as a team. How do we do individually? Barkov and then Nylander only finished with 69 nice points. So our scoring is way down. We got to find some better line chemistry here. Lucas Raymond up to an 86. Alex Auld still an 88. The one I'm super concerned about here is Holtz, who is still an 84. Perfetti, did he grow at all? Still an 81. Sam Steele looking really nice, though. Okay. And goaltending-wise, we went 38-17 with 6 shutouts, 906 save percentage. So I'm curious how we did against the league on that one. So entire league. Wins, we got Hellebuck first, Lukkinen, Petrovic, Parsons, and then we finished 5th in wins. So that's really good for Hellebuck. Beat us in save percentage too. Like, we weren't even top anything. Hold on. Our backup goalie, which had an 8-something save percentage at one point, finished top of the league, which is great, but only finished 10-7-2. Lukkinen finished with 6, so you know what? It might be Lukkinen for Vezina there, which is what it is. And let's look at rookie skaters. Did anybody go off? So Hodgson's had 57 points. Perfetti had 47. So I think we actually might have a chance at the consider in fact rookie goalies here. So Albert Schauser might get a Calder nomination here. What's Ritu? Starting goalie, elite potential, 2nd round pick. Interesting. Okay, and just all skaters here. Did McDavid end up leading the league? Yeah, 115 points. Scheifele, 113. Then drops off a lot from there. Goal scoring king would be McDavid, I'm guessing. The Apple king would be Huberdeau. All right. Well, there you have it. Let's take a quick look at our future nemesis in the Dallas Stars. And I think we played them last year, so we know what they're like. Josh Anderson, first line in Anaheim. Jack Hughes finally grew to a 91. Things you love to see. All right, Kane, Sagan, Gurianov, Faxa, Kopitar, Nyquist. So not quite as good as they were last year. Andrighetto, Schmaltz, Davidson, Abramov, Gergensen, and Rodriguez. Looks like an O there, double O. But so they're deep. They're, again, maybe not top end as heavy as us, but they're just as deep as us on offense. Defensively, we're very similar. We have, the Heiskanen and Klingberg they have better defense than us. So when I say very similar, just keep that in mind. I'm not saying we're as good, but again, having 3 lesser defense is kind of where we're at. Goaltending last year, we were much better than them, but this year, that's where we traded Vasilevsky, apparently. I forgot about that. So Vasilevsky went from playing against Dallas to now playing for Dallas. He had a pretty good year, so not quite as good as he had for us. 46 wins, 50 wins. The 35 wins you can kind of forget about. We had him for 4 years. I didn't know we had him that long. That was a good offseason signing, though. We did miss the playoffs for the first 2 years with him. 1920. Oh, Tampa Bay. Okay. I'm like, did we make the playoffs? And we missed the playoffs in 2020, 21, 22. Missed it in 22, 23. Then we made it. So, all right. Well, there you have it. Another wonderful episode of the Thunder Bay North Stars NHL 20 franchise mode. Our next episode, we will be taking on the Dallas Stars in the playoffs. So I just want to see one thing. I know I've already said everything goodbye, and here we are doing more thing. I just want to see where we're at with them. So we go to play game. Sure, we'll see how the affiliates do. So our offense is better, their defense is better, their goaltender is better. So that's where we're at. Not too shabby. Thanks a lot for sticking around. Can't wait to see what we do in the playoffs. Hopefully this is our year and we can get past our old starting goalie in Andrei Vasilevsky. But in the meantime, when you're watching this video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave some comments, subscribe so you know when the new videos come out. I am still working on getting the next franchise mode all set up, so we are going to have quite a few more episodes in this one. Probably another week or 2 weeks worth, and then we'll get the NBA franchise mode kicked off and on the way. So thanks very much, guys. I appreciate it very much and look forward to seeing what you have to say in the comments. Take care.